Have you ever walked into a room and noticed someone who instantly commanded attention? Maybe they weren't the best dressed or the most conventionally attractive person, yet something about them was undeniably magnetic. Have you ever wondered why some people effortlessly capture attention while others seem invisible? Is attraction purely about looks, or is there something deeper at play? The truth is, flirting isn't about luck or cheesy pick-up lines. It's about understanding human nature and mastering subtle psychological tactics that spark genuine intrigue. When done right, flirting isn't manipulation, it's an art. It's about presence, emotional intelligence, and the ability to engage someone's curiosity without overwhelming them. For centuries, philosophers, poets, and scientists have studied attraction. From evolutionary psychology to Stoic philosophy, the consensus is clear. Attraction is rooted in confidence, self-mastery, and the ability to create meaningful interactions. A person who is grounded in themselves and carries a quiet assurance is infinitely more attractive than someone trying too hard to impress. But how does one develop this elusive charm? Today, I'll reveal 7 powerful flirting techniques rooted in confidence, humor, and psychology. Techniques that align with Stoic principles of self-mastery and presence. These methods aren't about deception or cheap tricks. They are about fostering real connections in a way that makes you naturally compelling. By the end, you'll see flirting not as a game, but as a skill that deepens connection and enriches social interactions. Before we begin, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell so you don't miss more insights on mastering attraction and relationships. 1. The power of first impressions. As Will Rogers famously said, "You never get a second chance to make a first impression." First impressions are formed within seconds, often before you even say a word. People subconsciously assess your confidence, body language, and presence in an instant. This means that how you enter a room, how you hold yourself, and how you engage with those around you determines whether someone remembers you or forgets you instantly. Confidence speaks louder than words. Consider 2 men walking into a social gathering. One hesitates at the entrance, scanning the room nervously, his shoulders slightly slouched, avoiding eye contact. The other steps in with an easy, relaxed posture, offering a small smile as he makes eye contact with those nearby. Who do you think people will gravitate toward? Your confidence is conveyed not just through words, but through how you carry yourself. Straight posture, deliberate movements, and a calm yet engaged expression. Tell others that you are comfortable in your own skin, and that's attractive. The power of mystery and intrigue. Instead of being overly eager or predictable, create a sense of curiosity. Have you ever met someone who didn't reveal too much about themselves right away, yet their energy made you want to know more? That's the power of controlled mystery. A simple smirk, a well-timed pause, or a playful challenge can make you stand out. Your goal is to be engaging, not desperate. For example, instead of saying, "Hi, I'm John. I work in finance." Try something playful like, "Let's see if you can guess what I do for a living. I'll give you 3 hints." This turns a boring introduction into a fun, interactive moment that sparks curiosity. Personal grooming and style matter. First impressions also extend to how you present yourself physically. Your clothing, hairstyle, and grooming send signals about who you are before you even open your mouth. Dressing well doesn't mean wearing expensive brands. It means wearing clothes that fit well, are well maintained, and suit your personality. Find a style that complements your body type and makes you feel confident. Master this, and you won't just be noticed, you'll be unforgettable. 2. Embrace humor, the ultimate icebreaker. As Mark Twain once said, "Against the assault of laughter, nothing can stand." Humor isn't just about cracking jokes, it's about breaking down barriers and making interactions feel natural. When done right, humor can make you instantly more attractive, as it shows intelligence, confidence, and the ability to create a relaxed atmosphere. Laughter creates instant connection. Imagine this: you're at a party and someone nervously approaches you with a bland, "Hey, nice to meet you." Now picture someone else walking up with a mischievous smirk saying, "All right, be honest. On a scale from 1 to I just tripped walking in here, how awkward are you feeling right now?" Instantly the ice is broken and the mood is lighter. Humor works because it creates a shared moment. When people laugh together, they feel connected. That's why inside jokes and playful teasing often strengthen relationships. The right kind of teasing. Want a simple way to test this? Next time you're in a conversation, throw in a light tease, something playful, never mean-spirited. For instance, if someone says they love a certain TV show, you could say, "Oh no, I had high hopes for you. Please don't tell me you actually like the last season." This creates a playful dynamic and invites them to engage. Confidence and playfulness go hand in hand. Humor signals confidence, and confidence is magnetic. However, the key is delivery. A confident person delivers humor effortlessly, without seeking validation. The moment you start looking for approval, the magic is lost. Next time you're in a conversation, don't just focus on what to say, focus on how to make the moment enjoyable. When people associate you with fun and laughter, they'll naturally be drawn to you. Humor in different situations. The way you use humor should vary depending on the setting. Light sarcasm might work well in a social gathering, but could backfire in a more formal environment. Be adaptable and pay attention to the other person's reactions. Master humor, and you'll unlock one of the most effective tools for attraction. 3. Master the art of playful teasing. Flirting without a little teasing, boring. But teasing the wrong way? A disaster. The secret is light-hearted push and pull. You're not putting someone down, you're playfully nudging them. Instead of predictable compliments like, "You're so beautiful," try something unexpected. "You know, I'm not sure we'd get along. You seem like trouble." This flips the script. Now, instead of you chasing them, they feel the urge to prove you wrong. That subtle shift in dynamic makes you stand out from the crowd. Why playful teasing works. Teasing, when done correctly, creates an air of mystery and challenge, both of which are attractive qualities. It breaks the ice, makes interactions fun, and keeps the conversation from becoming stale. It signals confidence, wit, and social intelligence, all things that draw people in. Think about it. When someone teases you in a playful way, it sparks curiosity and a desire to engage. You want to rise to the occasion, play along, and keep the banter going. This is why playful teasing is an essential tool in flirting. It's a form of social play that strengthens attraction. The right way to tease. Not all teasing is equal. Here are a few golden rules to ensure your teasing lands the right way. 1. Be playful, not mean. Your teasing should never feel like an insult. If it hurts feelings, it's not flirting, it's just rude. The goal is to make them smile, not feel insecure. 2. Tease, based on strengths, not weaknesses. Instead of pointing out something they might be self-conscious about, tease them on something they're proud of. Example: "Oh, so you're one of those overachievers, huh? Bet you never break the rules." 3. Use a light touch. If they seem uncomfortable, stop immediately. Teasing should create fun, not awkwardness. 4. Balance it with sincere interest. If all you do is tease, it may seem like you're uninterested. Follow up teasing with genuine questions or compliments. Examples of playful teasing in action. If they say they love coffee, so you're one of those coffee snobs. Let me guess, you have a whole morning ritual with a fancy machine. If they say they work out, wait, so you're telling me you wake up early just to suffer? That's dedication. If they mention their pet, I bet your dog is the real boss in your house. Finding the balance. Too much teasing can come across as disinterest, while too little may make you seem overly serious. The key is to mix teasing with moments of real connection. If you playfully call them trouble, follow it up with, "But I have to admit, I'm curious to find out just how much trouble you are." When done right, teasing builds anticipation, deepens attraction, and makes interactions memorable. 4. The subtle power of mirroring. Body language speaks louder than words. Mirroring is a silent yet powerful way to build an unspoken connection. Ever noticed how close friends unconsciously mimic each other's gestures? That's because our brains associate synchronized movements with trust and familiarity. Why mirroring works? Mirroring is deeply rooted in human psychology. It creates a sense of rapport and belonging without a single word. Research has shown that when someone subtly mimics your movements, you feel more connected to them, often without realizing why. Mirroring works because it taps into our subconscious need for connection. When someone reflects our actions, our brain interprets it as a signal that we are understood and accepted. This is why mirroring is such a powerful yet subtle tool in attraction and social bonding. How to use mirroring in attraction. Mirroring is simple to use, but it must be done naturally. Here's how to make it work. 1. Start subtly. Begin with small gestures, like matching their posture or tilting your head when they do. 2. Match their energy level. If they are speaking softly, lower your tone slightly. If they are animated, express a bit more enthusiasm. 3. Mirror. Their movements with a delay. Copying someone too quickly can feel forced. Instead, subtly reflect their gestures after a few moments. 4. Use facial expressions. If they smile, return the smile. If they lean in slightly. This builds an unspoken connection. Mirroring in conversation, real-life examples. If they take a sip of their drink, wait a few seconds, then casually do the same. If they cross their arms or place their hands on the table, subtly do something similar after a moment. If they lean in while speaking, lean in slightly as well, showing engagement. The hidden magic of mirroring. The beauty of mirroring is that it operates on an unconscious level. Most people won't realize it's happening, yet they'll feel more drawn to you. It fosters a sense of familiarity and connection, making interactions feel effortless and natural. When not to mirror. While mirroring is powerful, it must be used wisely. Overdoing it can seem unnatural or even creepy. Avoid mirroring if the person is clearly uncomfortable. You're in a serious or confrontational situation where mirroring may come off as mocking. The person has unique gestures that may seem forced if copied. Mirroring is a tool that, when used correctly, can build an instant, invisible bond between you and another person. It's an effortless way to create a sense of trust and attraction without saying a word. The next time you're in a conversation, try mirroring subtly and watch how it transforms the interaction. It's the small, unnoticed details that create the strongest connections. 5. Reverse the roles. Let them chase you. Most people try to impress their crush. What if you flip that around? Instead of bending over backward to gain their attention, subtly suggest that they need to win you over. Confidence and a playful attitude shift the dynamic, making them view you as someone worth pursuing. When you create this dynamic, you automatically become more desirable because you project an air of self-worth and confidence that is naturally attractive. Imagine this. You're on a date, and instead of nervously over-explaining your qualities, you lean back with a smirk and say, "My mum warned me about people like you, too charming for their own good." This light-hearted challenge does two things. It adds humor and plants the idea that they need to prove they're worth your time. People crave what they must earn. When you present yourself as slightly unattainable, they naturally want to bridge that gap. This approach taps into human psychology, where people place greater value on things they have to work for. The psychology of the chase. Humans are wired to value what isn't instantly available. Think about luxury brands. Limited availability makes them more desirable. The same concept applies to attraction. When you subtly create the idea that your attention is not guaranteed, you generate intrigue. Moreover, this approach builds excitement and mystery, two essential components of attraction. When someone feels like they are in pursuit of something rather than having it handed to them, their interest level skyrockets. Mystery keeps them guessing and wanting more. But here's the key: balance is everything. If you act disinterested to the point of seeming cold, they may lose interest. The secret lies in playful teasing and giving just enough attention to keep them engaged. Think of it like a cat playing with a string. You don't want to make it impossible to catch, but you also don't just hand it over. Practical ways to reverse the roles. Subtle teasing. Instead of complimenting them immediately, playfully challenge them. If they say something funny, smirk and say, I'll give that a 7 out of 10. Delayed responses. Don't rush to reply to texts. Taking your time creates anticipation and leaves them wondering about your level of interest. Be busy. Have a life outside of dating. When you're truly engaged in hobbies and social circles, you naturally appear more desirable. Give small wins. Let them earn your attention. If they make an effort, acknowledge it with a smile or a playful compliment. Maintain mystery. Don't reveal everything about yourself too soon. Let them slowly discover more about you over time. When you master the art of making them chase you, attraction becomes a game, one where you hold the winning cards. Confidence, playfulness, and mystery create an irresistible combination that keeps them engaged and eager to win you over. 6. The silent weapon, eye contact. They say the eyes are the windows to the soul, but they're also your most powerful flirting tool. A well-timed glance can spark curiosity, attraction, and even obsession. Mastering eye contact is a game-changer in attraction because it builds tension, intrigue, and deep subconscious connections. Mastering the art of eye contact. The trick isn't just looking at someone, it's about controlling how you do it. A fleeting glance can be accidental, but a controlled look conveys confidence and intentionality. Step 1. The initial glance. Scan the room. When your eyes meet, hold their gaze for just a second longer than usual before looking away. This moment signals awareness, but it keeps an air of mystery. Avoid staring too long, as that can come off as intimidating. Step 2. The controlled lock. If they glance back at you, don't immediately look away. Instead, hold their gaze for 3 to 5 seconds, then calmly shift your focus elsewhere. Adding a faint smirk amplifies the effect, making it seem deliberate rather than accidental. This technique subtly suggests confidence and interest, making them more likely to be drawn to you. Step 3. The return look. After a brief pause, glance back at them. If they're still looking, congratulations, you've sparked intrigue. If they look away quickly, they're likely flustered, a good sign. Holding eye contact twice in a short span reinforces attraction and creates an unspoken connection. Why eye contact works? Psychologists confirm that controlled eye contact triggers attraction. It's primal, subconscious, and ridiculously effective. When someone holds your gaze, it signals confidence and dominance, traits that humans are naturally drawn to. Studies show that prolonged eye contact can even increase feelings of intimacy. This is why couples who stare into each other's eyes for extended periods report feeling closer. Common eye contact mistakes. Too intense, too soon. Staring too hard can feel aggressive or creepy. Keep it light and controlled. Breaking too quickly. Looking away too fast makes you seem nervous or uninterested. Overusing it. Eye contact is a tool, not a crutch. Use it strategically, mixed with natural conversation. Avoiding it altogether. If you never make eye contact, you appear insecure or uninterested. How to use eye contact in flirting. From across the room, lock eyes briefly, look away, then glance back with a smile. During conversation. Hold their gaze when they're speaking, then break away to create suspense. The accidental glance. Casually look at them when they're not expecting it. If they catch you, smile slightly. The playful challenge. Hold eye contact slightly longer than usual, then raise an eyebrow or smirk to add an element of teasing. When done right, eye contact alone can spark chemistry before a single word is spoken. Master this silent weapon, and you'll never have to rely on pickup lines again. Eye contact creates attraction, builds tension, and forges an unspoken connection that lingers in their mind. 7. Push and pull. Keep them guessing. Attraction thrives on tension and release. It's a delicate dance of intrigue, playfulness, and curiosity. If you're always available, there's no mystery. If you're too distant, there's no connection. The solution? Push and pull. This technique involves a dynamic exchange of emotions that keeps interactions fresh, exciting, and unpredictable. It's the same reason great movies keep you hooked, because they balance highs and lows. Just like a gripping plot, a conversation needs elements of surprise, challenge, and reward. Understanding the push and pull dynamic. Imagine you're at a social gathering, engaging in a light-hearted conversation. Instead of simply expressing interest outright, you introduce a bit of playful teasing or a challenge. This is the push. Then you subtly reintroduce warmth and curiosity. The pull. This contrast creates a natural rhythm that sparks attraction. A playful push. I'm not sure I should be talking to you. You're trouble. A subtle pull. But you are kinda interesting. Tell me more. This emotional back and forth makes interactions feel dynamic rather than predictable. Too much push, and you may come off as disinterested or aloof. Too much pull, and you risk being perceived as overly eager. The key is balance. Why it works. The human brain craves novelty and unpredictability. When you introduce a little uncertainty, you create anticipation and intrigue. This technique taps into psychological principles of reward and challenge, much like the thrill of a game. Studies show that people value things more when they feel they have to earn them. If attraction were purely logical, everyone would be drawn to those who show the most obvious interest. But in reality, a bit of playful challenge increases desirability. By keeping someone on their toes, they subconsciously invest more in the interaction. They start thinking about you more, wondering what you'll say next, and feeling emotionally engaged. Practical ways to use push and pull. 1. Verbal teasing. Playfully challenge them. You're way too confident for your own good. Light-hearted sarcasm. Oh, so you're an expert now, followed by a warm smile. Give a half compliment. You're actually a lot more interesting than I expected. 2. Body language. Lean in slightly during an intense moment, then lean back casually. Maintain strong eye contact, then break it at just the right moment to leave them wanting more. Smile with just enough mystery to keep them guessing. 3. Availability and scarcity. Don't always respond instantly to messages. Let a little time pass. Be engaged in your own life. Don't make them the center of your world too soon. Occasionally be the one to end a conversation first, leaving them intrigued. Push and pull isn't about playing games. It's about making interactions more enjoyable and engaging. The goal is to create an emotional journey that is fun, light-hearted, and meaningful. Think of it like seasoning a dish. Just the right amount enhances the flavor, but too much ruins the experience. For example, imagine meeting someone new. Instead of showering them with compliments, you challenge them in a fun way. I bet you can't guess my favorite travel destination. If they play along, you reward them with a warm smile and shared enthusiasm. If they get it wrong, you playfully tease, "Wow, not even close. You might need to work on your mind-reading skills." This keeps the interaction lively and intriguing. Final thoughts on push and pull. Mastering this technique means understanding when to advance and when to hold back. Think of it as a rhythm, like music or dance, where the pauses are just as important as the movements. The goal isn't manipulation, but mutual engagement. When done right, this interplay creates effortless chemistry, making every conversation feel exciting and memorable. So next time you're flirting or building a connection, try introducing a little push and pull. Keep them guessing, keep it playful, and most importantly, have fun with it. Flirting isn't about tricks or manipulation. It's about presence, confidence, and understanding human psychology. When done right, it's genuine, effortless, and fun. Every great interaction follows a rhythm, whether through teasing, eye contact, mirroring, or push and pull. These aren't rigid techniques, but natural elements of human connection. The key is to stay engaged in the moment, react authentically, and create a balance between intrigue and warmth. So, which of these tactics will you try first? Will you master playful teasing, experiment with mirroring, or use eye contact to create irresistible mystery? Let me know in the comments. And if you found this video helpful, like, subscribe and share, because confidence and connection are skills that everyone should master. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.